You better have one hell of a reason for dragging us all here through back channels, Colonel.
Please, Admiral, if you would.
Very well, I'll bite.
Nothing new with that, Margaret.
Spartan. Yes, we're all familiar with their optical record. Very impressive.
We already know your feelings about this program. Colonel, I hope you did not bring us down here to try and once again shut the Spartans down.
No. Please scroll to page 23, and my purpose will become clear.
I've never seen these figures before. Engineer, suit construction, maintenance staff, and recent updates to their microfusion plans. Christ! You could build a new basket for what Halsey is spending.
The Spartans are the most expensive project in our section. They are, however, the most effective. Come to the point.
The point is, I'm not suggesting we shut the Spartans down. On the contrary, we are fighting a war on two fronts. Rebels eroding our economic base in our outer colonies, and the Covenant, who as far as we know, are committed to the total annihilation of humanity. I'm suggesting more Spartans.
Crap. Now I've heard everything.
What's your angle, Colonel? You've been on record against Dr. Halsey Spartan-II since she started the program.
I have, and I still am. Screen 42, please. Here, I detail the flaws of Halsey's undeniably successful program. High cost, an absurdly small gene candidate pool, inefficient training methodologies, far too few final units produced, not to mention her dubious ethics of using flash cloning procedures.
And you're proposing, a Spartan-III program.
Consider the Spartan-II's a proof-of-concept prototype. Now it's time to shift into production mode. Make the units better with new technology. Make more of them. Make them cheaper. The Spartan-IIs have one additional feature that makes them undesirable for our purposes. A public presence. Although classified top secret, stories have leaked through the fleet. Just a myth at this point, but Section 2 has plans to disseminate more information and soon go public with the program.
What? They can't release details of a top secret.
They'll build legend of the Spartan. If the war goes as projected with the Covenant, we'll certainly need drastic measures to maintain confidence among the rank and file.
That means these Spartans will have to be, what, protected? If they're all dead, that makes a PSY ops campaign kind of a moot, don't it?
Not necessarily, sir. They can be dead, just not a secret.
I assume this public presence issue will not be a flaw with your proposed Series 3 program?
Correct, ma'am. This was the most difficult conclusion to come to. This new fighting force must be inexpensive, highly effective, and trained to take on missions traditionally would never be considered. Now remember Halsey's Superman.
Suicide missions?
High-value targets. Covenant targets. The battles we have won against the enemy have gone at unacceptable losses. With their numbers, their support technology, we have few options against such a force, save extreme tactics.
He is right. Spartans have proven their effectiveness on high-risk missions, and although I hate to admit it, they're better than any human team I could assemble. Remove existing UNSC mandates for safety and exfiltration, and we have a shot at slowing the Covenant down. It will give us time to think, plan, and come up with a better way to fight.
You want to trade lives for time?
Yes, ma'am. Isn't that the job of a soldier? Is there another option? How many worlds are now cinders? How many billions of colonists have died? If we save a single planet, gain a few weeks, isn't that worth a handful of men and women?
Of course it is. God help us all. Yes, Colonel, it is worth it.
I'll reroute funding for this thing through the usual places. No computer records. Too many damned AIs these days.
I will make sure you get the equipment, DIs, and whatever you need, Colonel.
And I know of a perfect staging area to get this off the ground.
Onyx.
Do you know of a better place? Section 1 has made that place a virtual black hole.
Okay. I'll send you the file on the place, Colonel. You're gonna love it there.
Just one more thing. I need a Spartan-II to help me train those new recruits.
And you're gonna ask Dr. Housley to give you one?
I'll have a different methodology in mind.
You need a Spartan to train Spartans, of course, but tread damned lightly. This thing goes public, people find out we're making disposable heroes, and morale will plummet across the fleet. Make sure no one in Section 3 knows about your Spartan-II trainer, or Spartan-IIIs. They're going to have to vanish, understood?
Yes, ma'am.
And for God's sake, Catherine Halsey must never know. Her bleeding heart sympathies for the Spartans have won her too many admirers at CENTCOM. If that woman wasn't so vital to the war, we would have had her retire decades ago.
ETA to day-night demarcation in 5 minutes. Systems check thrusters. ETA 3 minutes.
Roger. Something wrong?
No,
When you say no like that, you mean yes.
just a feeling. Coming up to the Twilight Zone, go to radio silent.
That TRC Lala exposed to solar radiation. You're supposed to turn white.
It's silver. New construction?
Check it out. It looks like an old UNSC destroyer. That's impossible. Even such a large ship couldn't give off that much radiation.
Hot spot.
Broad spectrum pulse?
I've seen one of those before. I had to repair the Shaw Fujikawa translator engine on the Medallion. It was a risky op. Those things are meant to be taken apart once they go active.
Update your mission logs and beam it back to the circumference satellite. We're gonna take a closer look at that thing and confirm it's what Fred thinks it is before we call it hazmat. Getting interference here. You two hold positions. I'll scout it out.
Roger. Grapple line's ready. Your IFF tag is breaking up. It shows your position in multiple regions. Report the recon. If your electronic malfunctions...
I've seen enough. I'm heading back. Midday. Suit malfunction. Midday. I'm okay. Life support's minimum, but I'm still functional. Going to deep breathing mode to conserve air and power. I'll write it out. You should be able to pick up my IFF transpounder once I'm clear. Activating rescue beacon now. I'll be okay. Oh,